Actually, hold on. This is my husband,
Dr. Wright-Jones, thanks for meeting with us today.
Yeah, no problem. Here, I got you a coffee.
Oh, how did you know what I liked?
Lucky guess, I suppose.
Well, let's begin. Are you ready to answer some questions?
Let's do it.
All right. How long have you been working at Fontbonne?
I just wrapped up my first year and I'm heading into the second, so about a year and a few months.
Oh, great. And what does your work entail?
I am the director of the clinic in clinical education, so I teach some classes, but I also coordinate clinic placements for students on campus and off.
What would you say is the best part about your job here?
Getting to build relationships with students. I think turning clinicians for tomorrow into great clinicians is probably my favorite part.
Oh, love that. What got you into speech-language pathology?
So I have a brother who does have autism, and we always had lots of therapists in our house, and seeing some of those therapists in action really made me passionate about helping people build communication.
Where did you go to grad school?
I went to Fontbonne, go Griffins.
Woohoo, love that. And undergrad?
I finished my last 2 years here at Fontbonne after doing 2 years at SLP.
What advice can you give undergrads about applying for grad school?
Be patient. So you've worked hard the last 4 years. Those answers will come. Just be patient.
Oh my gosh, we heard you just received your doctorate. Congrats!
Yay.
Where did you go for that and what did you study?
So my Ph.D. is in special education and disability studies from St. Louis University.
Oh, great. Are there any projects you're working on outside of Fontbonne?
Yes. So currently I am volunteering and assisting in a community-wide initiative called We Power to help improve access to kindergarten readiness in St. Louis.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
What would you say is the most challenging thing about this field?
I would say all the choices. There's so much you can do as an SLP that sometimes it's really hard for students to pick out one thing.
If there was one thing you can change in the world, what would it be?
Poverty. So I think poverty has effects that impact education, employment, and so many other things. I would definitely go with poverty.
Outside of your position, what are your passions?
I am passionate about my family. I love to read. I love spending time with my families, and I love my dogs.
Oh, what are your dogs' names?
Shadow and Maybe.
Maybe? Can you explain that name?
Yes, so Maybe was an accident. She just kind of popped up at our house one random day, and we had to decide, do we keep her? Well, maybe, but maybe not. The name
I love
stuck.
that. That's so great. What's your favorite thing about St. Louis?
My favorite thing about St. Louis is all of the free stuff that we have. There are so many free things. The museum, the zoo, I love it.
Oh, I love the art museum. That's probably my favorite.
Me too.
What's the best place to eat in the city?
I think the best place is Max St. Louis Eats, but they're closing soon. But they've got a great burger.
Oh, I love burgers. Now I'm craving a burger. What TV shows are you currently watching?
Right now, I've got Working Mom streaming on my Netflix
Oh,
really hard.
I've never seen that. I'll have to check it out.
Great show.
If you could describe yourself in one word, what would it be?
Passionate. Yeah, I'm definitely passionate. Anything I start, I kind of give it my all the way through.
That's amazing. I love that. Are you ready for some rapid fire cues?
Bring it on.
All right. Hot or iced coffee?
Iced.
Ooh, salty or sweet snacks?
Sweet.
TV shows or movies?
TV.
Huh. What's special about the clinic, would you say?
I would say the fact that we have some of the best clinical educators in St. Louis who are all passionate about student learning is probably the most special aspect.
Oh, I love that. And what are you doing this weekend?
This weekend I am going to go with my husband to an art fair and we're going to go to a glass show at Third Degree.
Oh, I've never been to a glass show. Maybe I should explore that idea.
It's pretty awesome.
Huh. And this was the first week of clinic, right?
It was.
Oh my gosh, was it crazy?
It was everything it should be. Busy, lots of energy, students who were energized and ready. It was great.
That's awesome. That's always good to hear.
Always.
Oh, is your office right up here?
It is. Looks like I'm getting a call from Dr. Rice, guys, so I think I'll see you later.
Well, thanks for everything.
No problem.
See ya.
Bye.